Hello and welcome back to another episode of the FTM's Guide. We are starting 2023 off with a bang. I have been getting a lot of questions about how I prepared for my metodioplasty or what to prepare or what not. A lot of people have been asking me in social media on my new YouTube channel, so I'm going to cover it today. So what I'm going to cover is any surgery, what to prepare, what to expect. I already have a lot of videos covering metodioplasty, but I haven't really had any videos of the process and what to prepare and how to prepare for surgery. So with top surgery, with bottom surgery, in my case metodioplasty, what I do recommend, so we're gonna put it in in steps. So the very first thing, even before surgery, what you should be doing is really prioritize your health. Really be at a healthy fit level, really take care of yourself, because that is going to help in the recovery process massively. There's gonna be a massive difference if you really take care of your health and exercise a bit, take care of your diet. You are gonna recover twice as fast as someone who didn't. Some restrictions, smoking, that can really, you know what happens when you smoke. It really inhibits your blood and your circulation. It makes your blood vessels thinner, so it does affect healing quite a bit. Now, your first things that's gonna happen, you're gonna have the consultation. In my case, in Bangkok, you're gonna have to go for the consultation with the doctor, where then they will set a date. You can choose a date. Here is not, because like I said in my previous videos, here in Thailand we are not covered by insurance. It completely comes out from your own pocket, because it's considered a private surgery. It's not an emergency surgery, so you can pretty much choose the date as long as the doctor is free for that day. And the doctor here, it usually varies just by 2 or 3 days if that doctor is not free on the day. After you go for the consultation, like I said, they will just evaluate what's the best procedure for you. Are you eligible for the surgery or not? And then after you set the date, it is done. 2 weeks before the surgery, now in my case, because I take multivitamins, 2 weeks before the surgery, what they will tell you to do is to stop smoking, to stop taking hormones, and to stop having any pills of whatsoever. And that is just to help with your blood. I don't know why, you can search it up. I just know it. What those things affect the way that your blood flows. Now I know how smoking affects, but whatever. We're not getting detail into that. That's just basically how you prepare yourself for surgery. Now going into surgery, the funnest thing, which I think a lot of people don't realize, it's quite exciting too, is when you actually go under the anesthesia, because you don't even count to 10 and you're out. You really don't you don't notice anything. You just kind of and then you wake up. What I do really want you to mentally prepare for is, some people do get excited, some people don't get excited. In the case of my very first surgery, I wasn't as excited, but I was excited for metodioplasty just because I was scared it was gonna hurt. Now, what you can always expect in any surgery is it's going to hurt. It hurts. Now, for me, top surgery wasn't that painful. It was relatively painless. There was only tightness on the actual scarring area, but like I said, the most painful part was here, because there was a lot of nerves, but it just felt like tingly. Metodioplasty is a very, very different story. Metodioplasty is very painful. It was extremely, it's the worst pain I've ever felt. So if you're going into any surgery, please prepare yourself for the pain. Now, with any surgery, nothing comes cheap. The surgery is very expensive. The list of surgeries that you have to go through, or you could go through when you're an FTM, can vary. But like I said, I'm just gonna list down the prices, because I do have a video. Please check out that video of how much each surgery costs, because there is more than just 2 surgeries. There's more than just top surgery, more than just bottom surgery. You have to keep in mind your hysterectomy. You have to keep in mind that if you do phalloplasty, that you're gonna have to put in the testicles on the second stage. That's another cost. You have to put in the erectile pumping device. That's another cost. You have to do the glandsplasty or the coronoplasty, which is making the shape of the head of the penis. That's another cost. So like I said, depending on what procedures you want to take, there are a lot of different costs, and depends on what you want and what you don't want to transform with your body. Now, that's what to prepare prior to your surgery. If possible, please have someone come with you, have someone take care of you. It could be your parents, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your close relative, your best friend, but it's really nice to have that mental support. Another thing, important thing that I would suggest you really do prepare for is recovery. This is the thing that I hated the most about surgery. I hate recovery time. It was every time I had surgery. This is the reason sometimes why I put off my surgery for so long, is because the time it takes to recover. It takes a very, very, very large toll on your health, because your body is trying to fight everything so that it recovers as efficiently as possible. You're gonna be tired all the time. You're gonna have limited movement. You're gonna be out of exercising for a long time. You're gonna feel lethargic and tired all the time. You're gonna be swollen. You're gonna get frustrated that when are the things that you want. Like, for me, look, you're gonna be frustrated because for my case with metotioplasty, it took me 1.5 months to actually see what it looked like down there. For the first 3-4 weeks or so, it was covered in blood, it was swollen, it was like weirdly shaped, it didn't even look like a dick. I was freaking out because I was just kind of like, is this really what it's gonna look like? And then I got to the point where I'm just like, what is it gonna look like? I'm so frustrated with it just feeling numb all the time. I was so frustrated with just aching and chafing all the time. I was frustrated with having the catheter in for 3 weeks. I really wanted it out. It's the post-surgery frustration, okay? That is one of the very important factors. I hated it, and I'm sure a lot of people don't like it, because it takes a lot. It takes a big toll on just you, especially if you like to exercise like me. I wanted to get back to exercise as quickly as possible, and it was so frustrating. I lost, for me, in my case, from when I did metotioplasty, prior to getting metotioplasty, I had 59, 60 kg. After it, I was 52 kg. I lost all my muscle mass. To this day, I remember I had metotioplasty in October 2021. This is now 2023. To this day, I have still not gotten back to 60 kg. I am 57 kg, okay? So really, really prepare yourself that you are gonna have to go through the difficulties, the mental struggle, the pain, the aches, the swelling of post-surgery. And another thing about post-surgery, which they don't talk about, is that you will feel numb for quite a while. For me, my chest didn't actually start having feeling until the first year. Like, after the first year passed, like this part, every time I would do this, I would rub it, will have like shock waves of tingling feelings until a good 6-7 months, okay? With my metotioplasty, it wasn't as numb. I don't know why my chest was more numb than my metotioplasty, but metotioplasty, it was numb for a good 3-4 months, and you're gonna have to go through that annoying feeling of always changing your dressings meaning, the gauze and the bandages. You have to keep doing it, you have to keep putting the medication, you have to keep taking medication. And if, for those who don't know, medication bloats you a lot, and you feel puffy and you feel tired all the time. You're gonna have to take the antibacterial antibiotics. It's a lot. It's tiring and it's frustrating, but in the end, it was all worth it. I'm living my best life. I'm happy with everything. I'm happy with all the results. So, really take into account what you're gonna have to go through. One more most important factor, which I'm sure everyone knows, is scarring. Prepare yourself. You're gonna have scars. Even though you think you might be very prone to keloids like me, and I thought I wasn't gonna get any keloid scarring, I did. And that's why I'm gonna get it removed this year. Now, that was just in the case because I was very naughty with the doctor too. You know, I didn't listen to what the doctor had to say. I went back to exercise within 2 weeks on my top surgery. That's why my scarring is so scary, but it's okay. I'm gonna get it lasered. This is my plan this year. Let's not get off topic. Metodioplasty, there is no scarring. I have no scarring whatsoever with metodioplasty. That's the good one. That's the good thing about it. Phalloplasty, you're gonna get a massive scar. If you're mentally prepared for that, if you're fine with getting scar, it's fine. For me, I thought it was the same thing. I thought I would be fine with having scars, but actually, after years have passed from my top surgery, I'm actually insecure about it. That's why I want to get rid of it. So like I said, you know, prepare, really get yourself psyched up about it. And yeah, I wish you the best of luck for your surgery. I hope this extensive list can help with what you have to prepare for, how to mentally prepare yourself, how to physically prepare yourself for surgery, and I hope this helps. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you're new, and I will see you in the next